I guess what felt different? What were you emphasizing for yourself tonight? What were things you were focusing on?
Well, when you're the assistant coach, you have a little bit of a different dynamic with the players, and so again, at the end of the day, they know that Torts is the boss, and you do your best. You implement a game plan that's already there, and as the game unfolds, you got to take on your own identity, which as a head coach is sometimes a little bit different than when you're an assistant, and so I kind of took that identity on after the second period, to tell you the truth, because I was very disappointed in how we were performing, and I thought our guys responded really well in the third, actually, and gave us a fighting chance. We almost tied it up there with that scramble in front of the net, and so that was a positive thing for sure.
I guess kind of turning to the game, what do you think was lacking in the first few periods? Was it just energy, or was it specifically some type of execution you noticed?
Well, I think I give them credit. They're dangerous. They jump to offense really well out of their D zone. They've had for years their D men get really involved, and we knew that going in, that we had to have a good F3, and we've been aggressive with our D as well. And it's been an Achilles heel for us at times, that sometimes our forwards don't protect our D when our D go in, or we don't reload hard enough, and that creates those odd man rushes. And a team against that, where you have Pareko, Falk, and Krug who sense it and smell it and just go, they expose those areas of your game if it's not tight, and it wasn't. And I didn't like the way. I didn't think we competed at all in the very beginning. Sometimes it's not just competing up ice, it's competing in your own end. And I thought we were sitting back, and we weren't working at all. And so, like I said, I just thought some individuals weren't they were kind of just going through the motions. And fortunate for us to change, but it was too little too late, and that's a good lesson to learn.
You mentioned that after the second period, you kind of sort of put your stamp. Did you say something to the guys in between periods to kind of get their attention?
I just said it's not about X's and O's. I said, and quite frankly, it looks like some guys in here don't even care. They're just not trying, and I said, I'm not going to call anybody out individually, but your teammates know, and and I'll give everybody another chance here, and if you're going to do it, then I'll keep playing. If you're not, I'm not going to play you. And so, I don't have that authority typically as an assistant coach, and I'm a little bit more of the good guy when you're the assistant coach, but at the end of the day, black is black and white is white. And so I think the message got through.
What did you think of Samuel Erickson tonight? I know the guys said they felt like he stood strong.
Yeah, if he didn't play as well as he did, they would have kicked us in the face a lot earlier, and it would have been over before it even began. So I thought he kept us relevant throughout the game and played really well. And he's been doing that quite consistently for us.
Rocky,
on a positive note, I guess, how exciting is it in your first game to get a guy's first NHL game this season, and what did you think of Ronnie Adder?
Say that again.
Is it exciting to get a guy's first NHL game, and what did you think of him?
No, it's always special when it's your first game, without a doubt. And I thought he played well. And it's kind of funny, like when you're focusing on the forwards, you kind of lose track a little bit of the D-man. But we put him on the power play, and he got a few shots off on there, which is good. He's got a great one-timer, and so I thought he held himself well. In not a great situation where our team wasn't playing good, and that's not easy. It's sometimes a little easier if your team's playing well and you kind of go in and you kind of get swept up into positivity. Well, my gosh, this poor guy, it was all negative in the first 40 minutes, and that's, but I thought he had some character and responded well.
Rocky, we talked to Morgan about Noah Cates' disallowed goal. He said that he doesn't know the specifics of the rule, but to him that's a good goal. I guess, what were your thoughts on it, and what did the officials tell you as to why it was overturned?
Well, they said that he batted it in. And so when you look at the replays, I know that it kind of clicks his glove in the initial part, and it looks like he tries to bat it in. He doesn't hit it a second time. So that is my understanding of the ruling, and the fact that they were able to look at it and determine that, well, then it must be the rule, I'm guessing. But I didn't think he batted it with initial contact as he was going to the net. He certainly tried to. There wasn't a secondary contact, and so I think it's something that Torts we were just talking about that before it came out, that he wanted to get clarification exactly on what that is. But by definition, if you bat it in, it doesn't count. But it doesn't say that it can't go off your glove and in.
I guess on the flip side of that, you're, I guss, now 1-0 on challenges. You might have that for a bit. Does that feel good?
It has nothing to do with me. Our video coaches do a great job with that, and so they called it in, and it's easy for me. I just say yes or no. I want to challenge or I don't, and so you got to give them the credit on that.